For decades, people around the world have displayed a range of special powers and abilities. These powered beings came together and built superpowered cities to thrive in. My name is Angus, and I work for the Superhuman Action Response Team. My partner Sal and I patrol the streets of Super City, documenting incidents and exploits, and helping where we can, protecting our heroes from a mountain of bureaucracy. Because heroes don't do paperwork.
Thanks for the ride, Boobo.
Well, thank you, Boobo.
I guess just pick us up in an hour.
Hour and a half, yeah.
Hour and a half. Yeah, we're gonna walk around. Alright, bye. Oh, he really peeled out of there in the Salmobile.
Yeah, well, I think he got a little bit of air on that speed bump.
Alright, well, hello, super citizens, and welcome to Heroes Don't Do Paperwork, the only podcast about events both big and 10 years old in Super City. I'm your 10-year-old host, Angus, joined by my
10-year-old co-host with the feet of a 2-year-old and the voice of a 46-year-old, Sal Bedfellow.
Hi, how you doing, Sal?
Not great. I've been having to crawl a lot of places. I still haven't
Yeah.
gotten used to the size of my feet. Hoping to get that remedied by the end of this episode.
Well, if you lose your balance at any point, just
lean
put
on
just lean on me, and I'll help you. I'll help you out. So, listeners, we're prepping for our undercover assignment at Giganto Memorial Elementary School. We're going undercover to find more clues and possibly capture the Slipknot gang that's been robbing banks
after
around
soccer
the city.
practice.
After their little league soccer practice, and we've been sent undercover. And today we're going to get school supplies so that we can blend in at school on Monday.
Actually, Angus, I was thinking about this a little bit more.
Oh yeah,
we should probably adopt new personas while we're undercover at school.
I was thinking about that. Yeah, you actually have. Do you have any undercover experience?
Only when I'm in my sideways bunk bed.
Okay, so sleeping. Me too, I guess. Did you have an idea on who you would become at school?
I've always sort of daydreamed of being this super cool individual named Braxton Hicks. I figured I could do a de-aged version of Braxton for this undercover assignment.
I see. Right. Because I think I had a classmate in Chart named Braxton, didn't I?
Oh, that's probably unrelated.
Okay. Braxton Hicks is good, though. That's good. I like that. Okay. Well, maybe I could be Maximilian Steele.
That's a good one.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll try it on for size.
Steele and Hicks. That's an undercover story I'd listen to.
Max and Braxton. Maybe I should change. I've got an X. We'll figure it out.
No.
Okay,
this is good.
This is good. Max and Brax.
Max and
We got
Brax.
this. All right. Well, I guess we should just go into this school supply store.
You're damn straight, Max.
Way to go, Braxton. All right. Well,
we're already off to a great start.
We're okay. Okay. So I've got a list here of things we're going to need. Let me just unfold it. Pencils.
Makes sense.
Pencil cases.
Of course.
Rulers.
Mm-hmm.
Notebooks.
Yep.
A Leatherman. I guess that's like a multi-tool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it a trade? Are we going to a trade school?
Well, you never really know when a child with the ability to manipulate vines will decide to snare you, or maybe they have spider webs. And so it helps to have a knife on hand to cut yourself loose from any kind of restraints that get placed on you.
For sure, and your locker gets frozen shut. You got pliers or a screwdriver. All right, well, I guess let's go inside and see. We'll see what we got.
Sorry, before we go too far there's just one item on here that stood out to me. It seems like we've got a kid in the class that has a special accommodation. It says here that they literally shine as bright as the sun. So
Oh,
we should probably get some sunscreen, maybe some sunglasses.
yeah, potentially like an astronaut helmet. I hope they sell those here.
Oh, I'm sure they got everything here at Super City Mall.
Good. Yes. Yep. All right. Well, maybe we can check out a couple stores then.
Great, great.
Okay. Well,
Let's go in.
oh, I love that air conditioning. It's so hot these days in Super City.
Mm-hmm.
With the sun being closer, and everything.
Right.
I hope
right.
they get that sorted out soon.
Sun being closer also doesn't help about the octuplets that are literally as bright as the sun.
Yes,
It's
they're positioned
unfortunate.
strategically around the city.
Yeah, fun little happenstance there. While all 8 of those children were being born, Early Worm
Night shift?
and Night Shift were having one of their spats, and so each of those kids was technically born in a separate year, just based on just on how much time passed.
Wow.
So yeah, the 8 octuplets, despite being in the womb at the same time, each occupy a different year of school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds confusing.
Oh, incredibly so.
And incredibly damaging to their education.
And probably not too great for their home life.
That is something listeners might not be aware of, that school, because of the various needs of all the students, school is it takes many shapes and forms, and it can get a lot. Like these back to school lists, we've only touched a few of the items we need. It could get a little ridiculous when you've got a classmate that breathes anthrax, or a classmate that's allergic to peanuts. You have to change
whole
a lot of
spectrum
your
of
life.
different children at Giganto Memorial. It's
yeah. All right. Well, okay.
I've been giving some thought as to what I want my school persona to be, who I want Braxton Hicks to be.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think I either want to be on the swim team or I want to be a skateboarder. Or maybe both.
It's because hey, the sky's the limit. And honestly, like listeners, once again, like if you don't live in Super City, because of the extreme athleticism of the average person here, school teams start young.
Of course.
Swim team in the 5th grade, not unusual.
Every single athlete we send to the Olympics, 8 years old. If you're not in the Olympics by 8, your career's over as far as Super City's concerned.
Exactly. So we're past Olympic age, but we could still have some fun. I was maybe going to try out for volleyball, to recapture. I didn't make the team when I was a kid, but maybe another shot at it. I guess actually that's a good question, Sal. So we've heard a little bit about the image you want to cultivate as Braxton. What were you like, Sal, in 5th grade?
Oh, taking me way back. It's a bit of a skeleton in my closet, but I was a bit of a teacher's pet. I was I was a bookworm. I was always playing it by the rules. Truth be told, I would tattle on other children. I know this may seem uncharacteristic for who Sal Bedfellow to be, but yeah.
Well,
I would actually go as far as filling out the administrative staff's paperwork to, rat on other kids. Joey eating bubblegum. Susie, setting kids on fire with laser beams.
Wow, that's pretty wild, Sal.
Crazy times.
So I think something you should keep in mind, though, is essentially we are going back to school to tattle. So maybe try to keep some of that old spirit.
This is an opportunity for Sal to reinvent himself. I don't picture Braxton to be a tattletale.
Fair enough.
I think, and hear me out here, I think Braxton could better be of use infiltrating the Slipknot gang.
Really? Do you think you could do that?
I have a confidence that if I practice at
Hmm.
being Braxton, if I learn how to be a child again, I could get in on the inside, and I doubt it would change me. I doubt I would convert. I doubt it. I could take
Well,
him out from the inside.
you and I both experienced the slightest bit of power, and it hasn't gone to our heads any time that happens.
Not once.
Well, Sal, maybe we should hit the mask store to get you a mask. Then, if you're going to try and infiltrate the Slipknot gang,
Perfect.
there's one up here. Actually, do you want to take a look at a couple?
Sure thing. This mask store is called Friday the 13% off.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Is it Friday? It is Friday. Oh my
It
god,
is. Yeah.
everything's on sale.
Everything's on sale, 13% off.
Okay, well, what are you looking for in a mask? Let me help you.
Well, first things
'cause
first, I've
there's-
got to take a mask that could infiltrate, that could be a part of Slipknot.
yeah.
So I don't know, maybe
So-
something that looks like it's melting.
Oh, interesting. Melt face. Yeah, I don't think they have one of those. Or what about like this fish with it's like rotting fish? That's not bad.
I like it. I truly do like it, but it reminds me a little bit too much of Dex and the time I made that really good hat.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I think that's maybe why I was drawn to it. Dex, of course, was our fish son that we raised together, who was then taken from us by a demon. Go back and listen to episodes. All right, what do we got over here? Clown, werewolf,
Clown werewolf.
clown, werewolf. Ooh, I think this one might be it, Sal.
Wow, it's a incredibly accurate mask representation of a racer head. Hold on, let me try it on here.
And we're not saying the David Lynch movie. We're talking more about Pinhead, but he's got a bunch of pencils with erasers coming out of them.
Yeah. Do you think the audience might get confused about that?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how many of our audience members have watched David Lynch movies.
Fair enough.
All right. But how does it fit? How does it feel? Is it, Sal, wear it around the store. Wear it around the store.
It feels like I'm faster when I'm wearing it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take a couple of test laps. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know, Angus. It's coming. You know what? I'm changing my mind. The bobbing pencils really do make it fit in a little bit better. I'm getting a good face feel from this mask. I think this might be the one.
I think that's it. Okay, well, 13% off. I'd say ring it up. Bubo gave us his credit card.
Yeah.
So this is on him.
Perfect. All right.
Money's no object with it.
Yeah, no, I don't need a receipt. What I'm about to do, I can't get a refund for this.
Yeah.
You mean that's a weird thing for a 10-year-old to say?
You gonna wear it out? Are you just gonna wear it for the rest of the episode?
Yeah, I'll wear it out.
Okay, all right.
Look, if I'm gonna sink into this persona,
well, I get it. Since I do the podcast stuff and I'm so knowledgeable of all that, I figured maybe I could join some kind of AV club at school.
Oh, that makes sense. Do you just want to get some cables you could sling over your shoulder?
Yeah, I figured we could go and I could just have like a an XLR cable, just kind of always with me. And actually, Sal, going undercover, I should probably pretend to have some kind of power, right? So people don't, they don't.
That's gonna be a tricky one.
Well, there's lots of people with like non-visual powers and super speed, but maybe I could just hide a bunch of XLR cables under my shirt, and I could just tell people that I can grow cables. Oh, that could be hard to back up. Okay,
what happens if they need a cable that's not XLR? Now,
lots of people's powers.
Very niche. Yeah, that's true. A lot of niche powers out there.
Yeah.
The cable one's good. I'm just...
What are some other powers I could fake? Just based on what you know about me.
The things I know about you. You could have, like, a power where you just leave, like, slime residue And then all we have to do is coat your sweat pores with like cornstarch. And then when you naturally produce your sweat, it creates like a slimy residue as it mixes with the cornstarch. And then you just leave
All
that
right.
on. Huh? It's
No
good.
bad ideas. No bad ideas.
Slime
That's
boy.
interesting. I think I would just have to kind of go back to the bathroom though and reapply the cornstarch
constantly. Yeah. Well, we could
Okay,
get
what
you a little
about
compact that you
little
just like
a
do
little
little
cornstarch
touch-ups.
compact?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
God,
We'll think of something better.
I just don't want the kids to judge me because like being 10 is hard. I don't know about you, but like I got picked on a lot when I was 10 years old. People were like, "What's a podcast?" and they'd make fun of me for not having a power.
Right.
All these things. It just
kids can be cruel.
Kids can be cruel.
Wait. Maybe that's your power. You just have the ability to be excessively cruel.
Cruel?
Excessively cruel.
Oh, interesting.
So what you need to do is you need to zero in on kids' insecurities and just take them apart. Sorry, you were going to add on to the concept of being cruel to children.
I was essentially going to say, I think we're on the same page. I was just going to use my experience as an adult, but that's the thing. That stuff, as an adult, I still get made fun of kids, and I feel like I can't get them back with zingers.
Well, it's a confrontation that is skewed in favor of the children because there are so many lines you cannot cross with a child, right?
It's true.
You can't make fun of their weird faces. Their weird childlike
it's
faces.
Hard. They're protected too. It's like they don't even know when they're being made fun of. So
they think it's a game and they don't realize that you're taking it seriously. I didn't mean to stress you out about this.
No, it's okay. I'm starting to get sweaty again. I'm just so sweaty just from being nervous about going back to school.
I've got a super easy one for you then. All you have to do is keep, that sweatiness up, but we feed you loads and loads of garlic so that you just smell bad.
I think I hate to agree with this, but I actually think that would be doable. I've never been undercover before. I haven't been back to school in a very long time, and I'm going to be constantly worried that people are making fun of me. So making sweat will not be a problem.
Right.
Okay, so we'll go with, oh God.
Bad smelling sweat.
Bad smelling sweat. And we'll do some experimenting later as to what is going to get those best results, and we'll work on that one. Okay. Oh God.
Now, if we're gonna roll with this, we need to make sure that you got equipment that best exemplifies that ability.
Interesting.
I'm thinking tank tops. Just let as much surface exposure as possible.
Okay. Yeah, I think you might be right. And my scrawny little 10-year-old arms.
Right.
It's going to be real easy for people to make fun of me, and that'll double down on the sweat, and it'll.
Angus, I think you're coming at this from the wrong angle. Look, if you were just a kid who smelled bad, sure, make fun of you all you want, right? That's fair game. But if you go into it owning it because it's your power, well, that's
interesting.
Different. No one makes fun of kids with laser eyes. No one makes fun of kids that are part snail.
Well, okay, so maybe I'm not Max Steel or Angus. Maybe I'm heinous stench.
Oh wow!
And then
good.
I can lean into the whole stink thing, and then kids will think I'm cool, right? Because I'm owning my power.
Right, you're not just a smelly kid; you're the smelly kid.
I think this could work, Sal.
I
think this could work. Okay, so along with that, we're gonna experiment with materials. Maybe it's a leather tank top or something that's not breathable, just to build up those sweats.
Yeah, you definitely are going to be the kid that switches outfits. My thought here, and hear me out, non-breathing material during recess and gym class. And then outside of those activities, just porous material that lets as much odor out as possible.
Mesh, yeah. Okay, so I've got two types of tank tops. Leather tank top, just a leather tank top for volleyball practice, mesh tank top for class. Right. Just to really, okay, I got you. I think, Sal, this is going to work.
You're covering both sides of an Eastern European rave.
All right, Sal. So we've got my secret identity figured out. We've got your secret identity figured out. We got your mask. You're going to try and infiltrate the gang.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we need, Sal? I feel like we're still missing something.
I feel like your and I's vocabulary is a little bit too corporate speak, a little too podcast speak, if you will.
Yeah, you're right. What do kids say these days?
What do kids say? I know they say the darnest things, but I don't know what those darn things are.
They really do. Okay. 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 Wait.
I didn't like the host of that show.
I didn't like him either. We should say that. We should say that. I didn't like that guy. Show was fine. Kids were fine. Okay. Well, maybe we could. There are kids here at the mall. Maybe we could eavesdrop and try to figure out what some of the things they're saying.
Well, this is also good practice for eavesdropping on kids in the school. This is perfect exercise.
Good. Exactly. Okay. So, okay, one sec. I'm going to just kind of position myself over here next to this drink fountain, this water fountain / juice fountain at the mall, and I'm gonna listen to these kids. I don't know if my mic's gonna pick it up though.
Well, you just relay the key parts.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Did you see Jason's jacket today? It was totally garb. I don't know what that means. Is garb like clothing or garb like garbage?
I don't know. Listen to more. Maybe you'll get it based on context.
Okay. It's like his clothes were made at the dump. Okay. Could be garbage.
Could be garbage.
Why would he choose to wear such a garb? Okay, see, I don't know.
We're back to clothing again.
Interesting. Okay. Well, maybe words mean many things.
Oh, jeez.
Like,
oh boy.
Maybe it's more about the way you say things rather. Okay, well, why don't you give it a shot?
Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna go and pretend like I'm throwing a coin into this fountain while I listen to the kids there. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's see here. What are they saying? Geography class last week was straight duster.
Okay, duster.
Like it because it's old and
it's like old, or it hasn't been touched. Or do you think that the teacher was wearing like a long floor length coat?
It's a lot of clothing based.
There's a lot of clothing based. I realize. I think I think it's the first time I've been out in a while without the sharp jumpsuit on.
Right.
And I shrunk a bunch of my clothes in the wash so that they'd fit my 10-year-old body.
Hold on. They're talking more. Yeah. The homework assignment we were given was straight showcase.
Is that good or?
It's good.
Bad. I think it's good. They're smiling.
Yeah, they're happy about it, maybe.
Sal, I'm actually really worried about going to school now. I feel like we're not going to communicate with these kids. I don't know, man. I'm getting really sweaty.
Okay.
Just gonna flap
lean
my
into
arms
it.
around a little bit.
Lean into it.
I'm gonna flap my arms around. I'm trying to get this going.
The kids are noticing. The kids are noticing.
Are they looking?
They are. Don't. I got you. It's his power. That he stinks. He's awful smelling.
Yeah, name's Stench. Heinous Stench. Don't forget the name or the smell. Oh my god. They did like a head nod. Is that good? Like I got like a head nod from like the leader of those kids.
Oh, hold on. I'll follow behind them and listen to what they say about you. Okay, here we go. Man, that guy's odor was really something else. It was straight garb.
Oh, okay.
Wow, they used garb again.
Okay, wait. So maybe. Okay, I don't actually know if that helps us narrow it down.
They say straight a lot too.
They do say straight a lot. That's cool though. It sounds cool. All right. Okay. Well, Sal, I think you and I are going to have to do some homework here. I think we're going to have to We're gonna have to figure out how kids talk.
We're gonna have to do some showcase homework.
Showcase homework
for that.
Maybe
those duster classes.
Straight garb.
Yeah, Angus, I think we're gonna be just fine at this assignment.
I hope so too. Okay, so we still need pencils and notebooks and
lots of garlic for you.
Lots of garlic for me. Okay.
I'm just gonna go and get like pure cream.
Okay.
I figure a mixture of cream and garlic for the foundation of your diet.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm just gonna be eating cream and garlic for a while.
Well, that's the foundation. We can throw in some stuff,
sure.
But no, it's going to be an overwhelming part of your diet.
Okay. Well, anything for the mission. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here at Heroes Don't Do Paperwork. For those of you listening at home, just remember, try to do the right thing. All right, Sal. Okay, if you go get the cream and garlic, I'll go get our pencils and crayons and stuff like that, and I'll swing by the scuba place to get our scuba tanks, okay?
Perfect.
Hey everybody, Angus here. As always, Sal Bedfellow is played by Matthew Wally. If you want to support the show, or any of the other shows on the Podcavern Network, consider heading on over to podcavern.com and checking out our merch store. Got lots of cool hats, hoodies, shirts, stuff like that. Anything you buy there helps us keep the lights on here. Thanks for listening.